all here. uh, in this video I will be talking about the different functions in MATLAB used for plotting. The first one is the plot. You can learn about plot using the help plot, and you can see, go through it and learn more about the plot. I will be just plotting a simple function using it. So let's x is equal to 0 is to 0 0.01, not 0 0.0, it should be pi divided by 40 very 61 to pi, or you can say to pi. Then y is equal to sin x. Use semicolon at the end to suppress the output. Okay, then plot x comma y, x comma y should be in a smaller, is a case sensitive. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I have not specified x correctly. Then y and then plots. So it is the plot. Now the second function I will be discussing is the z plot, for which we'll have to use a symbol. So I am syms syms. So let's specifying p as a variable, input variable, then z as a output variable, then tan p, then plot, z plot, p, or you can exactly specify z. So this is the, or you can use grid also, this is the tan p, or you can say tan x. You can specify the figure properties parameters. One more thing I want to discuss here is that here go to the view and then the camera toolbar. It's a very handy tool, and then click on this orbit camera, and then you can view this graph from the different perspective in your 3D. Okay, there are more tabs you can suppress, and you can play with all these things. Okay, so this is a very good graph, very visual, very good visual representation. You should must try it. Now the labeling you can do it, it's a very easy, like g text, title, x label, y label. These things I will not be discussing in this video. And one more thing, if your output goes beyond your the limits, for example your output goes, so if you like, let me, I will draw that for you. So like z is equal to, if you draw tan x, oh I forgot to suppress the output. Now if you plot x comma z, then you will not get the output like a tan x. So what's the problem? The problem is that your output are reaching, going beyond some certain limits. It's showing infinity in this small window. So you will be not visualizing. So for doing that, you can use y limit. Then 0 to, you can say 10. So what's happened? So this is the really your 10x plot, but I forgot to specify the negative part. So this looks something like this. I should use 5 to 5. So this is the plot of your 10x. Here again you can use the camera tool to visualize these things. Now heading to the next things, next is the axes and axis. These two are the different things. I will discussing it in our another video. Now I will be discussing on the logarithmic plot. Okay, one more thing here, when you give an say okay, this plot only, and you can use the g input, function, and where point you will click, this point is going to be displayed in your output, and when you are finished just press enter. Okay, so I click two times, so two values are given. First is of the x and second is your y value. You can also specify it as like this, say wq, and then you can say g input, and then you can take store your inputs in wq, and you can also use the semicolon for suppressing your output. When you are done, press enter. So I pressed 4 times, so 4 values of w and q are given. You can also give the number of inputs you want to give. So example, if you 2, then this allow you to take two inputs only from your mouse, first and then second, and then automatically this function is going to terminate. If you want to view this, then press. So these two values were taken. Now I will be discussing about the logarithmic plots. So the function used is, you can just check, semilog. Semilog x. So the semilog x, what will do? It will convert the x-axis in the log 10 scale, and y will be the linear. And if you use log x, log x comma y, then this here the both x and y will be in the logarithmic scale, log 10 scale. Okay, to the base of 10. So let's plot one. Say I want to plot x is equal y is equal to e raised to power x, y. So x is, I am specifying again, overriding the previous inputs, should be 5, and then y is equal to exponent of x, and if you plot simply x comma y, press enter, then you can see this is y comma x. And if you will use semilog x comma y, then see x is of base log scale, so this is function look like this. And if you use the y, then this should be the straight line. So this is the straight line, because taking log of e to the power x is nothing but the x itself. And you can also try log x comma y. Sorry. So these are some now I will discussing about the polar plots. Clearing the screen. So basically for polar we have a function, you can check here with the help. This is the function. So basically we have to specify theta and the value of r to make the polar plots. So this is very simple, you can try it by yourself. Now I will going ahead and discuss about the f plots. So type help f plot. This evaluates the more frequent region in your graph. For example, if you discuss about the sinc function, so I will be discussing its new format, that is the already you can see here, this is the new format. And if you are using, you can say MATLAB 7, then I will also show how to do that. So for that, let's x is, I think x is already specified here, so I will be going ahead and set plot sine. This is the older version. For your older version, 0.01. So you can see this is the more frequent region error sinc function, and this is greatly greatly given detail in this function. Now I will be using the new format plot, then to add the rate, then x, the variable you want to specify, and then the function. That's done. Anything, I think this is 1, and see how good the function has been plotted. So this was some information regarding the f plot. Now clearing the screen. Array inputs is not taken, fails here because of what? Explore by yourself. Now going to 3D plots. So here we have plot 3 command. Plot 3. So here you can specify 3 functions. Okay. There is an example given. Let's do by ourselves. CLC in here in your MATLAB. So I will be specifying x again here 0, because I have to use the, I will be using say 2 pi. Now I will be using plot 3 x, then I specify your y variable sine x. What's the wrong word you can about? What's then the cos x, then plot. Oh, what's happened? Anything wrong? Sometimes. Oh, once again the same mistake done by me. Then see. So really you are not getting what has been plotted. So actually it is joining the x and y plane points with the z points, and resulting graph has been plotted. Let's see some anything view. So really we are not able to go inside it. The next function 3D plot only I want to show you is the comet one. Comet Comet 3. I will be changing the plot with the comet. So it will be glowing for you. So really looks nice. Learn more by typing help comet 3. Next function is the very important one, and this is the mesh one. Mesh function. Mesh. Sorry. What the wrong previously I had done. So retrain help wrongly. So for it you have to specify a grid that is known as the mesh grid. This is also 3D. So let me first specify x and y variable. Mesh grid. Using the mesh grid, it will be make the grid of x and y values. I am specifying the values now. 0.01, can say 5. Fine. Then r is equal to say square root of x square. Basically I will be plotting the sync function for you. Okay, so it will look something like a cap hat, you can say. Sin x plus y, or you can also use a square, no problem. And then z is equal to nothing but the sine. So this is nothing but you can say x, and this is I am specifying sync sine. Oh, sine r, sorry, sine x by x, sine you can say 1/3 r. Oh my god, I missed the suppressing semicolon. Oh, so sad. Actually you should must include this. And then just type mesh jet, and this will plot the 3D graph for you. So this is a sum. If you make some modification here, then you can really make some cap. Oh, what's the mistake? This is dot, no, mesh. So this is really a hat. You can visualize this 3D view. So it's something like you can say hanging somewhat. So this was the mesh function. Now going ahead, you can also specify the x and y grid separately using the vector inside mesh grid. You can go to help and see that. Next function related to the plot is the control. Control. Think it was R or Z. So this is giving the plot of your constant outputs. So this was the reason of constant. I will use figure say 2, and then mesh it. So if this is your temperature variation, then this is nothing. Sorry, if this is your temperature, you can say heat distribution, then this graph is nothing but your isothermal lines. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Be subscribed for more such type of video. Thank you.